Hello again everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. We are back here in Haven and we have a little bit more of looking around Haven to do, I do believe, before we go and report to the Chantry to continue our all glorious... Oh, we did level up, didn't we? I completely forgot about that. We should probably do that. We've done quite well leveling up considering we haven't actually done that much in the game yet. Do we upgrade one of our abilities or do we get a new one? Well, that's good. I'll have that, actually. There we go, yeah. I'll take that extra critical hit chance. I should probably check the other trees as well, actually, see if there's anything useful in there, but just gonna have a little look around Haven first, like I said.
Why we need to build siege equipment? We're not laying siege to anything.
Yet.
That's an excellent point, Recruit. But if someone comes to lay siege to us, perhaps it will be best for us to have some means to fight back.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
I don't think the sergeant, I guess he might be there, was particularly happy at that little gripe. I mean, it depends on what kind of siege equipment it is. If
Anyway, sir.
Oh,
I've heard it was mages.
interrupting me, I see.
No one really knows.
That's the maker's truth. All you need to know is that we're holding this place against whoever comes to take it.
I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. We're still not quite sure what we're dealing with, but we have been fighting demons, but who they're being led by or how... Well, I don't know if anybody can lead demons, but you know.
Make a watch over you.
Thank you very much, my good sir. Yeah, it depends on what kind of siege equipment you have. If you have, like, rams and ladders and stuff like that, when you're defending, it's kind of useless. But if you have the likes of, you know, catapults and ballistas, etc., you're in luck, because you can definitely make use of that stuff. So there's nothing in here at the moment. I wonder if all the doors have been closed again as a result of me closing and opening the game. That might be a thing. I feel like I've been in these places before. There's an exclamation mark over here for one reason or another. Oh, more special shipments. Are they different? I clicked on it and then it disappeared. I don't know if the game wasn't anticipating me actually using that.
I understand that.
I am constantly worried about that rift. Yes, totally. There's an exclamation. There's a point out here. What is that? Oh, so this bit down here is also part of Haven. Ah, cool. Okay, I see. It's like more of a military training area kind of thing. Oh, who's Lizette?
Yes?
We cannot stay here.
I may have interrupted a conversation there.
I'd like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of what it was. Where
Well,
once
you're
we
telling
both
me.
protected all people from the dangers of magic, we now posture and grab at power. One day, I hope the circles are again sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
Good on you. You actually know what the Templar Order should be.
When the temple went up, your forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay. However I can.
I'm not quite sure who she is, to be honest, or why we should know her, but...
No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings. Though that distance did save my life.
Well, every cloud, right?
Walk in the Maker's grace.
Okay. Oh, there's loot here. Random chest on the floor. Cool. A balanced dagger schematic. Interesting. Okay. So they're all fighting here with some clearly pre-planned animations, but hey, I'm so glad to see it. So what have we got over here? Is this the blacksmith? This looks like it could be the blacksmith.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentagast might try to acquire suitable mounts from Master Dennett in the hinterlands.
Oh, and who are you to be fishing around for what the higher-ups are doing?
Back in Angsburg, my uncle was 5th Praetor.
And what's that mean for you back in Arnsberg?
Honestly, about as much as it does here.
Well, at least he's honest, I suppose.
You think you can have it done by midweek?
That when Thren needs
Just gonna grab this stuff. Scout coat arms.
Fine.
This upgrade can only be attached to medium armors. Are you able? Am I able to directly attach things, or do I have to actually use something? Because I'm always quite, question that. Like, this upgrade can only be attached to medium. Okay, but how? I'm guessing we must need a bench or something to do it. Makes sense. Right. Oh, God. Oh, Harriet. I believe you are the blacksmith.
You be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Quite well, yeah.
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
Okay. It's your story, yeah.
Come to be here.
Come from a little town called Lothering.
Ah, Lothering.
I was in
Harriet.
Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild.
Oh, I do recognize this guy, actually. Harriet, yes.
Bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boom.
Yeah.
Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
You're lucky, yeah.
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
Was this the guy who asked you to find his daughter in Redcliffe? Is that right? The guy whose daughter got lost in the castle?
Who outfits
Maybe.
the Inquisition soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
I will do. I will get to it eventually. Don't worry.
To make armor or weapons.
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
What can you and your team make here?
Arms and armor. We work irons a blighted dragonbone if you've got it. Our designs are simple.
I will get back to you on the Dragonbone. I'm not sure if I can requisition that quite yet.
We'll see what we can do.
Can you improve my equipment? Yeah.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and
Okay, so you upgrade all your stuff here. Good.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Okay. Cool.
Goodbye.
Right.
So we can modify... Oh, Study the Blight Volume 2. Let's grab that. That must be part of what happens to Lothering, I'm guessing. Study the Blight Volume 2. The Wardens sought Arl Eamon, uncle of the late King Cale, in the hopes of mustering troops from the Ferelden nobility. Upon arriving in Redcliffe, they learned that the Arl had fallen ill and was near death. His knights had gone in pursuit of the fabled ashes of Andraste, Eamon's only hope for a cure, and the village surrounding the keep was beset by a host of animated corpses. The Wardens found and stopped the demon behind the undead before joining the search for Eamon's cure. No one is certain if the Wardens actually located the final resting place of Our Lady Andraste, but whatever they found saved the Isle of Redcliffe. Well, we kind of did. Upon his recovery, Eamon Gwerin called for a lands meet, and he and the Wardens travelled to Denerim. The gathered lords and ladies of Ferelden found Tain Logain guilty of a number of crimes and sentenced him to execution. Furthermore, the landsmeet granted the throne to Alistair Therin, the lost son of Marek. The nobility then pledged their own armies in the battle against the Blight. The archdemon clashed with the allied forces at the city of Denerim and was eventually slain, but at terrible cost. Much of the city lay in ruin. The warden who rallied the armies was named the hero of Ferelden and accorded the highest honour. The fifth Blight ended before most of Theodas knew it had begun, but left a terrible wound on Ferelden. The losses suffered at Ostagar and Denerim greatly compromised the security of the kingdom. Southern Ferelden, from the Kakari Wilds to the edge of the Bannon, are to this day a wasteland. It's uncertain how far the ripples from this event shall travel, or what waves it has already stirred. Sad state of affairs, indeed. So, have some armour made. Oh, so we can actually directly craft things. To craft a new armor and weapons, you need schematic enough materials. Schematic determines the appearance and potential for the crafted item. Okay. So we don't have anything yet. Codex on not crafting. Yeah, okay. Can we modify the armor, though? We should be able to do that. Upgrading an item adds the upgrade stats to the item's stats, in addition to changing its appearance. For example, attaching a hilt with a +3 cunning bonus to a sword adds this bonus to the sword. You can freely remove and add existing upgrades or exchange them between different items. New upgrades can be crafted in crafting stations. Okay. So, yeah, this is what we've got equipped right now. We don't have... Ah, there we go. Plus 10 electricity damage and minus 50% all the damage. So, oh, so that makes us more susceptible to electricity damages? But then it reduces everything else. I guess we'll do that. Yeah, sure. Can we change anything that is equipped by other people? Apparently not. Okay. Very well. Can change the helmets either. It's just the actual armor. What about the actual weapons? Dagger of the Dragon, balanced dagger grip, and the lesser fire rune. We've already got those things. Then cool. Very well.
You need something? Let me know.
Oh, I've accidentally targeted a nug. I would rather not do that. Can I please not target the... I do not want to target the nug. A craft armor? No, we don't have any. We basically don't have any materials at all right now, do we? What is this on the map? Have some armor made. Okay, so that... So we need to come back at some point when we actually have materials and make some armor. Okay, we will bear that in mind. And let's just get as far away from the nug as we possibly can to make sure we don't target the damn thing. There we go. You can probably put your weapons away as well, Herald, please. Thank you. Yes, good. So is there anything that sticks out around Haven? Okay. We have a war room as well. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's go back to Chantry now, since I believe we've had a word with everybody around Haven. Anybody that's worth having a word with, anyway. And I'm sure we can complete these requisition quests once we actually have some materials, which we'll get when we venture out somewhere. Right, here we go. Let's see what we have to deal with now. After the game finishes loading the great building that is the Chantry. There we go. Sandra's got some swagger in her step, doesn't she? She's like...
Does it trouble you?
I don't mean to mock. It didn't close the breach, yeah.
If it wasn't enough to close the breach, what use is it?
You did everything we asked of you.
And it still didn't work.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
You're telling me? Yeah, that sounds dangerous.
Couldn't that kind of power just make things worse?
And people call me a pessimist.
I'm a very pessimistic person, what can I say? Oh, he's the whole group.
May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition...
Cullen? Is that the same Cullen?
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
Oh.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
Josephine.
I've heard much.
Hello there.
It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
You too, my good lady.
You know Sister Liliana.
Everyone knows Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes. Tactfully put, Cassandra.
A pleasure, yes.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
Ooh.
And I still disagree.
That's dangerous.
The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
How, though?
Speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what...
It is Cullen from Origins and 2.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
neither
wow.
group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
What a lovely group of people the Chantry are. Wow. After all I did to try and, well, I'm a different person, but after all I did to back Mother Elthina in 2, and all that I did for the Chantry in Origins and 2, they still denounce me. Again, different person still, but I still think I did it. Yeah.
I still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you the Herald of Andraste, and that frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Oh, fab.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
Oh, what an ass.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
It's a big question to deal with. It's unnerving, yeah.
It's a little unsettling.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign. And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
So we're a very divisive group, obviously. The Inquisition and me specifically. Okay. Could we be attacked?
Will the Chantry attack us?
With what? They have only words at their disposal.
That's fair.
And yet, they may bury us with them. There is something...
Words can be more powerful than
Chantry
swords
cleric
sometimes.
by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Now, why would she help us? Yeah.
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable sort. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
Okay.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
Oh, a
In the
recruitment drive.
meantime,
Nice.
let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Yeah, I've got a lot on my plate right now, you know. The assistance would be appreciated. Oh, what's this? Operations. The war table allows you to apply the power of the Inquisition throughout Orlais and Ferelden. Mother Giselle is in the hinterlands, which can be found on the Ferelden side of the table. Okay. The Inquisition can unlock new areas for you to explore through scouting operations. Perform the scouting operation for the hinterlands on the Ferelden side of the war table now. So there's nothing on the Orlesian side at the moment. And the Ferelden side has, yeah, scout the hinterlands.
My scouts still comb the hills for clues about the explosion. I'll take what I can find.
Oh, so this game is split in between both Ferelden and Orlais, and there's also the free marches there. It's Alamar, Ostwick. Wow, this is a very vast game. So we can potentially return to Redcliffe as well. Okay. Mother Giselle was last seen in the hinterlands outside Redcliffe, tending refugees who fled the fighting between renegade Templars and apostate mages. The latest reports suggest that the vicious struggle between the two groups has spread to the hinterlands, catching the refugees and Mother Giselle in the middle. It is vital to protect her and, if possible, restore order to the area. So we have 3 options here, it looks like. Connections, secrets, and forces. Okay. Secrets. If Giselle dies, any hope of Chantry support dies with her. My scouts will slip past the fighting, find her, and protect her with their lives. Ah, so maybe you have different options to deal with different missions. Okay, so we'll obviously do secrets since it's the only one. We'll try and locate Mother Giselle. Oh shit! Well, those agents put a stop to that fighting quite quickly. Yeah. If there's anybody I trust to do this, it'd be Liliana's people. She's very, very capable. That must be Giselle right there. Ah, the fabled pigeons of Andraste. well, they're not quite pigeons, but you know. We avoided the fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we'd feared. The apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves, and it appears that the Templars here aren't following anyone or anyone's orders any longer. We located Mother Giselle and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That will be hard to do without troops to push the apostates and the Templars out of the area. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries of Master Dennett, a retired horse master of Redcliffe who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining better horses for the Inquisition, but we've been unable to get through the fighting. Lead Scout Harding. Would you like to gather your party and venture to the Hinterlands now? Not quite now, no. Operations Joe now have access to missions. Mission operations take time and bring the Inquisition resources and rewards. Only one mission per advisor can be active at a time. Some missions have a preferred type, which results in less time required when undertaken by the associated advisor. Missions may also provide different rewards depending on which advisor completes them. Oh shit, there's a lot of them. That's the Ferelden side. And there's nothing in all 8 at the moment. Okay, so we'll check the Ferelden ones. Let's have a go. So we need 8 power to do this, so we can't do that. Let's rescue missing soldiers. There's Gather Coin. Scout the Storm Coast. The Black Emporium. Harden Hightown 3 Varric's Revenge. Deal with relatives of the Trevelyan's. So up until now, the Inquisition forces have had the benefit of the Chantry's deep coffers. Now the Inquisition is forced to seek out its own sources of revenue if it's going to grow further. Trade in and out of Haven is limited at this point, but there are various opportunities to earn coin, provided the Inquisition is willing to focus its efforts on the matter. Though it'd be a simple matter to collect secrets and sell them with nothing traceable back to the Inquisition. That would take an hour. Trading in favours with merchants and the nobility is my speciality. Could earn us a great deal if we're careful. That takes us 48 minutes. And then we have soldiers. Let them protect caravans and do other honest work for coin. That will take an hour. Right, so what else do we have to do? Because obviously we have... Oh, there's the turn of... Whoa, wait. Have these changed? No, I just didn't check these. The turn of High Ever. Okay, so I'm guessing Gather Coin is just like a generic one which you can do permanently, because that would increases your money supplies. So let's check these ones. Yeah, check the Turn of High Ever. To my concerns, the Turn of High Ever wishes to convey our deepest sympathies on the death of Divine Justinian V. The Most Holy was incomparable in her wisdom and dedication to peace, and we had high hopes that her conclave would succeed. We will hold a vigil in High Ever in remembrance of Justinia and cordially invite the Inquisition to attend. Sincerely, Tien Fergus Coostland. Oh, right. Oh. It's all Fergus, the hero Ferelden's brother. I remember Fergus. So Leanna says, I know Tien Coostland and I knew Justinia. I can't attend, but I could write to him. That takes 15 minutes. We should send the diplomat, attaché, and some of the Templars who knew the Divine. That would also take 15 minutes. And we have a number of Ferelden officers. We could send an honor guard to High Ever. That would take 12 minutes. Let's just send an honor guard to High Ever. Right. And then address the nobleman's concerns. Herald, your Inquisition says it's for order against chaos, reason in darkness. If you stand by this, come forth and drive the heretics from my lands. They claim to be refugees, but I've seen elves and apostates among them, filthy savages tearing at our roots. Our monarch refuses to send forth armies, and my own knights were decimated at the conclave. I require your aid to return peace to my lands. Prove your loyalty, and I will see you richly rewarded for your faith. We can take advantage of his raving. My spies can harass the refugees into moving somewhere else to win Lord Kildan's favour. Or, yes, Lord Kildan, a pariah even among his peers. Let us send a polite refusal and nothing more. Okay, what would his... We can send a few patrols, but I prefer they help the refugees and not this Lord Kildan. So basically, these are just refugees who are sitting on Kildan's lands, and he wants them gone. He sounds like a bit of a lunatic, to be honest with you. So, but then his help would be appreciated if he's a lord. Let's send a polite refusal. I don't want to deal with that if it's going to cost refugees lives or anything like that. Deal with relatives of the Trevelyan's. Letter from an Inquisition diplomat to Ambassador Montilier. Dear Lady Montilier, it is true. Distant relations of the House Trevelyan are claiming close friendship with the Herald of Andraste. A boast is one matter, but the boundaries of tact and decency appear to be invisible to these mountebanks. During a ball in the South Quarter, I witnessed a cousin 5 times removed from Lord Trevelyan threaten to have the Inquisition fight his rival. He quickly left the party after I made my connection with the Inquisition clear, but the problem stands. We must deal with the Herald's relatives taking his name in vain. There are ways to indicate our displeasure without tipping our hand. I'm not saying we send assassins, but the rumour of assassins. Yeah, let's use Liliana for that one. And we can't use anyone else right now, so we'll back out of this. And we're going to end this video here, assuming nothing else is going to come of this. Yes, okay. So we're going to end this episode here. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, then please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will catch you... Oh. No. I will catch you in the next episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. Thanks again, guys. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.